Fallon at mysecretcup.com, and I have 10 reasons for you why I love menstrual cups. And in case you've never seen one, this is a menstrual cup, and you insert it inside your vagina, and it collects blood for 12 hours, and you can reuse it for 5 to 10 years. So, here are 10 reasons why I love menstrual cups. Shorter periods. I absolutely love having my period for only 4 days. And even for 4 days, it's barely any blood coming out of me because I'm not using all those chemicals. So my period went from 8 days down to 4 days. That's cut in half. That doesn't happen for every woman, but it happens for definitely probably 75% of them. So, and then less cramps. I have like a little tiny bit of cramping, and it's just like, hey, you're starting your period, and I go to the bathroom and wipe, and oh yeah, there's a little bit of blood there. But if you're expecting your period, you can actually just stick the menstrual cup in, and it's not going to dry you out, or you're not going to have to rip it out dry. It's going to be just as comfortable coming out when you're on your period and when you're not on your period. So, shorter periods, less cramping for sure. It's better for the environment. I was reading, during your whole lifetime of menstruating, a woman will fill 1 dump truck full of pads and tampons. That's a lot of waste compared to maybe buying 3 of these, which would cost you $120 total. 3 menstrual cups for a lifetime versus all this waste that's everywhere. That's a lot considering how many women there are in the world today. Like I was just saying, it's going to save you money. 1 cup is roughly $40. And if you buy some wash with it, that's $50. Because they're $10 each. So for $50, you can have an amazing, comfortable, clean period. That's going to last you for at least 5 years. They even say it can last 10 years. I haven't been using menstrual cups for 10 years, so I can't say to that, but I've seen women who have used them for 5 years and their cups look as good as new. But I think they're fun, so I just like to have colors, and I like to try out new cups when they come out. So, not that there's that many good ones that come out. They're all pretty much the same thing, but they're just fun, especially when new colors come out. So it's better for the environment, and it's going to save you money. It's going to save you over $3,000 during the whole time you have your period. And if you use cloth pads ever, you're going to have to wash them, and that's going to cost you money too, doing all that washing, plus it's a hassle. So I think menstrual cups are definitely the way to go. They're not going to stink. Pads are notorious for stinking. The blood, when the air hits it, a chemical reaction occurs and it causes the bad odor. They're going to get an airtight seal with your menstrual cup, so there's not going to be any bad smell. And when the blood does come out and hit the air, you're going to dump it down the toilet or down the drain, and you're going to rinse it out and then put it back in. So you're not going to have that smelling going on like you would with a tampon or a pad. They take up less space. Big bags of pads, boxes of tampons, they're going to take up a lot more space, and you have to keep going and buying those supplies. A menstrual cup, it comes in one of these little boxes. I keep my box because I think it's fun to have it in a box, and it just keeps it nice. But you just have your little menstrual cup, and you have it in your little bag, and you just store it like that in your drawer, or in your purse or in your car. You can have one for your purse and one for your car. They're going to take up so much less space, and you don't have to worry about going to the store and buying more. So they're taking up less space, and they're more convenient. You don't have to worry about running out of a menstrual cup or whatever. If you have one in your purse, you have one at home, you have one at work, then wherever you are, if you're on your period, you can just put your menstrual cup in, or if you think you're going to start your period, you can just put it in ahead of time and not even have to worry about that. They're going to take less time. You're going to spend less time changing a menstrual cup versus a tampon. You have to change a tampon 3 to 4 times a day if you're bleeding really heavily, probably more. This, you just put in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, from that time until 8 o'clock at night. You may have to dump it once on your heavy day, but I only have one heavy day and 3 days of light flow. So I just empty it once, and then I'm good from all night long to all morning, and then all morning to all night. So that's definitely a plus. And they're a lot more comfortable. Tampons, they don't flex and bend like a menstrual cup does. It's so flexible. I could just like crumple it up in my hand here, bend it any which way. I just love them. You can't tell they're there. If you have it in right, you're not going to feel it. You're not going to know you're on your period because you're not going to have cramping. You're not going to feel the menstrual cup inside of you. So it's going to be a lot more comfortable. And they're healthier. I have a video on my menstrual cup story, and I was starting to develop endometriosis, which is a very serious disease that affects 7 million women worldwide. In more cases that go undetected, but menstrual cups there's no chemicals in them. It's just medical grade silicone. These ones are all FDA approved, so there's no chance of it breaking or crumbling inside of you or anything like that. This is what they use in all the hospitals and everything. So there's no chemicals coming out of it, no dioxin or anything like in tampons, no preservatives. The list of all the chemicals and stuff in tampons is ridiculous. You don't even know what 95% of those words are. Plus they absorb all the good flora that's in your vagina that keeps you healthy and free of yeast infections. And a lot of women have noticed they don't have any yeast infections or bladder infections. No problems like that at all when using menstrual cups because they're getting rid of those chemicals and toxins in their body. So those are my 10 reasons why I love menstrual cups. Shorter periods, less cramps, better for the environment, save money, you save time, you save space, no smelling, they're comfortable, more convenient, and they're definitely a lot healthier for you. Check us out at mysecretcup.com. If you're ready to order a menstrual cup, we have free shipping on all of them, and we ship them out the very next day, if not the same day. Thanks for watching.